are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Demon Deacons offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and say, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right? Be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense has its first opportunity of the day. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Great job by the back on the option.
What execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Gives it on the option. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Roach. Fears the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Buys a little time with his feet. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really good job working through his progression and get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Roach. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. This time he's got it. Crosses the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daly. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Roach. Rush is on him. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Just steamrolling the defense. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it's...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself in for 6.
And he's not going to take the touchback. The ball pops out on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. Makes the grab down the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows?
It's a running room. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 10 over Missouri. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Picks up the first down, still moving. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're setting up the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Under fire. Escapes trouble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Roach. Bringing the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Cradles it at the 35. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they're in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Fit it in the window for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Got enough for the 1st. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He sets this offense up on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Oh, what a caught! Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass hits complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on first and 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Getting set for the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The give out of the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Finds his tight end. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Dropping back, it's Roach. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. fires complete.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Wants to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to take off. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the sports just went right past him and picked up the first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his back in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down will open up the final period. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On target to the left. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little room. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried